I'm really starting to regret having a Chevy Silverado. I've never really been a fan of any American domestic vehicles. Yeah, not really a big fan, but there's two options I think really to get into the spark plugs here. One, they're saying to remove pretty much the whole undercarriage protector here by the wheel well, and I've already done that and already started to eliminate all these screws here. You guys won't be able to see it, but my other option is to somehow to manage, just get really on top over here and get right into the plugs. But everyone's suggesting to just go underneath here and remove all of those screws, and then this should be just removed. As you can see here, I already have removed a few of them, and it just shouldn't have to be this complicated, Chevy. If you guys don't have a Milwaukee M12 fuel socket, definitely worth an investment. Oh yeah, look at all that little, look at all that neighbor's leaf coming out of here. You should really just come out of here. What am I doing wrong here now? Not two more underneath. They're hidden little fuckers in here. One more. How about that? Woo! Definitely not worth having a nice camera doing this type of job. Is that it? No, there's still one, two. Jesus, Chevy? God, just want to make a fucking old man tap out. Having to do this job. No thanks. Gotta love some Chevrolet Silverado. You guys can now get a better little peek what I'm seeing here. So there they are. I don't know if you guys can see any of this. Look how they manufacture and build this truck. So I guess that can go like that. So, you know, Chevy just builds things, and the reasons I'm changing my spark plugs is not because I'm over the certain mileage of having to change them. Manufacturer said 90,000. I'm at 83,000 right now, but I'm having an engine code, I think P0300, and some other non-miscommunications of sender to the fuel, and some other code. I forgot what it was. I think it's a PU0, I think PU401, and it needs a tune-up regardless, and I'm gonna see what else I could tackle. I probably would like to change the radiator fluid and do a complete flush. Also, as well, change the fuel filter. Since I'm underneath here, I'm gonna change the oil as well. But I'm gonna tackle each and every single one of them and eventually try to get to either bank 1 or bank 2 of the O2 sensors. So I'm gonna do all of that and see exactly if I can somehow diagnose exactly what the hell the issue is. But at the same time, look at all of this garbage that this thing is able to collect. Oh my god, look at all that. Look at this. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, Chevy, you just love to collect all my neighbors' leaves here. What else do we have in here? But it's all underneath here. Oh my god, I really am just disgusted how they manufacture this thing. I mean, imagine through all the years, this is a 2017, but imagine another 30 years. This thing will be collecting so much rust already and leaves. I mean, my Miata over there, let me check this out. My Miata over there, on the other hand, she's holding up better than what this behemoth is doing. Oh, and not to mention all of GM's, both the Sierra and the Silverado of the 2022 production are putting that on hold because due to COVID supply chain and all the issues that's happening right now in the economy, a certain material that they use that a lot of our manufacturers are using for their hardware for cell phones and TVs and computers is a certain material that they use for a certain electrical component that is such a scarcity right now to get, that all their production for their 2022 pickup trucks are put on hold. If you're gonna try to get one of those, do yourself a favor and do not get it. Ugh. All right, well, we got all the plugs out here. Got 1, 2, 3, you got 4 over here. Now what really helps is that you gotta use a needle nose plier to disconnect the plugs here. Alright, and as you can see, there's the plug right there. And all of them are pretty much visible. So let's get to it. Sorry guys. Never use an impact wrench or any type of impact equipment when you're actually dealing with anything with a spark plug or internal block. Last thing you want to do is have a messed up, stuck plug. Always use hand tools when you're doing spark plug changes. And then just to take a little peek, let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, look at that. I think that could be the culprit here. This is not good. And this thing's got only 83,000 miles, and again, it's a 2017. So the choice of spark plugs that I got are the NGKs here, iridiums. They're already pre-gapped. If you guys are curious about the part number, well, let's take a peek right there. There you go. Got that from AutoZone. Get in the zone with AutoZone. I think they were like $8.99, yeah, a piece. So $70 I think it was in total. Now, this spark plug right here is blocked by the steering column, so I'm gonna use a swivel socket here to try to get into it, and hopefully we can get in. Fucking Chevy. Try to see if I can put our extension through here. Try to make my way from the top and extend it here. Let's see if this works. Got it. All you gotta do is break enough tension, and now hopefully you can just use your fingers. Alright, that's why they want you to not be able to do it yourself, so you can bring it to the dealership and pay them and do this job for you for a pretty nickel. Voila. That was fun. Difficult for us consumers to play with it. Alright. Let's just put one in here for now. A couple. Just want a couple to hold on to it. Just hand tightening majority of these. Alright. It's 90 degrees here in Chicago today. Woo! I think it would have been easier for sure doing it the way how I did it versus having to get on to the top. I don't think it would have made a difference. I think depending on if you're small and short and weighing less of 150, yeah, you can get on top of here and be a ninja and have your way with her, but I don't know. I think I prefer this method better. In the comments below, let me know what you guys think of which method you prefer, getting on top or having to do what I just did. Some good watermelon fresh break while you're waiting for the oil to drain. Might as well get an oil change too if you're doing spark plugs. What do you got there?
Watermelon.
Take a bite off that. Let's tighten the wheel down a little bit.